me fui. Siempre bendecido, aunque hablen mal de lo mío. Y el periodista está inventando lío. Eso no me importa, yo sigo en lo mío. La gente sabe cómo soy, por eso están conmigo. Saben que soy un gordo, avaro con estilo. Muy claro que se comió el panorama con un solo bocado. Siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapo de la casa y la plaza, lo he escuchado. Y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla, pero no hacen nada. Como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey. Entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. En otras acciones yo no te voy a dar explicaciones. Y con 2 canciones hice que todos me mencionen. Dios me prometí no bajar escalones, pero decidí bajarlo y explicarle a estos torpes que tu séquito de nenitos envidiosos y pésimos, quieran o no quieran, a mí deben darme crédito. Vean donde vean, siempre va a estar el polémico Paulito sin igual que roba el panorama escénico. Y ninguno salió a poder hacer lo que hice yo. Igual me criticaron, no sé qué pasó. Y eso que fui el primero que hace picado más flow. Pero nunca puse un pero porque represento a vos y a tus bandas de embusteros que dicen que rapero yo no soy, pero bueno, eso me huevo. Sé que sí hay dinero, es porque el imán soy yo. Igual nunca digo nada, siempre fui como un robot, un caballo.
All right, so draft night is on the 26th, and of course, Hawks Talon GC has the #1 pick, Nets GC with the #2 pick, and Lakers Gaming with the 3rd overall pick. Have you talked to any of these teams, and what's that process been like as a player coming into the league as a top draft prospect?
So I've talked to the Nets.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Patrick Mills. MP is out there with Kevin Durant. And then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Simmons in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there it is for him.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Pass to Irving. Shoots over Simons. And And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Simmons.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Grant. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Over Durant. That one off the back iron and out. Lillard against MP. Lets the three fly after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Now here's Nurkic. Did not look good in their loss against the Spurs the other night. Here's Simons. Nurkic. Tip back in for 2.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane, they're hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
MP outside. Back to Simmons. The kick to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And here's MP from outside. They get the rebound. Durant, the pass to MP.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
No good on that one. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Here's Nurkic. With the second effort, they shoot again. And the layup is good. Nurkic has gotten his second bucket.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, I'm not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
MP outside.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Watford's checked in. Now here's Simons. Last game with 30. Here's Watford. Out to Lillard. Shoots over Mills. A nice shot by Lillard.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Irving. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Simons outside. Outside Hart. Nurkic against Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. Here's MP. And he drops. It in from the low post. MP's got 8.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Hart passes to Lillard. The shot, no good. Good D by Simmons. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Durant. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
The height to go over the top the length to work around you. Kevin Durant's so hard to stop once he gets possession that close.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Durant. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Harden. Simons outside. Now Nurkic. 5 to shoot. Over Simmons. Shot by Nurkic. No good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
MP up top. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Durant, pass to MP. Outside Mills, back to MP. Pass to Simmons. From deep, MP. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 4th assist with that last one. Timeout called, the Blazers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces. Here tonight, this will be a very exciting game to watch.
For your Blazer dancers.
Portland trailing here. Pass to Watford. Nurkic passes to Lillard. So the Trailblazers win it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right. Why don't we get started? Nate, check this out, man. I think if they trade me, they'll regret.
Does that mean you don't mind if you get traded?
No. That can't be further from the truth, man. I mean, this is where I wanted to.
This grand hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of. I ride 26 and let my screen flip. Trophy watching open. Triple black phantom. Nah, it ain't tilt. With lucky torn down, man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car talk. And I bet my motor clean. Suicide door, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, call it trophy me. Ice crumb for Boca Raton. 100 carat hammer fro for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy. up in my rim. Now around neon, our cars look like Creon. No on the man though, I can shoulder lean. I don't know how to dance though. Let me see you bounce right and left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Yeah, just let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, just let your show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Yeah, just let your show. Hey, let your show. First I let my wheel spin, then I let my screen fall, then I let my trunk be the green boy Moto. Then I take that the burl in my. After that, my girl, Chevy blue like a whirlwind. Man, it's a drought on that boy, so I got that girl in. Pearl bin. Propaganda, man, they think I'm in Lennon and Salamander sandals. Dirty South Pot, cause Atlanta, show. We ride Phantom, Holly shouted for grandma. Yep, now I be on TV, BET out channel. Player from Bankhead, I stay by Grandma Leona. I lay by my. Don't nobody live with my mom, but a bunch of don't nut, don't get shouted right. Green Chevy, gator gut, alligator train. Let me see you bounce right and left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Yeah, just let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, just let your show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Yeah, just let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, get your shoulder, shoulder. Lean, 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 lean your shoulder. Hey, lean your shoulder. Lean, hey, get your shoulder. Lean, hey, get your shoulder. Hey, get your shoulder. Let me see you bounce right and left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Yeah, just let your show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey.
Been doing to prepare for the league? What have you been playing out there? Have you been playing with friends, other 2K League pros? Like, take us behind the scenes on how you prepare and make yourself better as a player.
So I play mini tournaments now. I play with my main team. That's 4 pros on it, and we play like almost every night. So it's like, if I lose, I like watching film after to see what I did wrong.
So much of the schedule still in front of us, Steve. However, some teams are really struggling early here.
Yeah, Kevin, and those teams, they can't lose their confidence because it's a long season. And sometimes you just don't have the talent to beat other teams, but you must stay focused and try to get better every night.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Then there's Desmond Bain. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Chandler in at the point guard position. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Lets the 3 fly. MP, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Left side, Adams. Passes it to Bain. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line. And, you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
MP finds Irving. The three from MP. Can't hit that one. And Memphis the other way now. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5
what would it mean to you to hear your name called on draft night?
I feel like, for me personally, a lot of people watch me from like my neighborhood or area or whatever, and a lot of people don't believe that you can make it out playing video games. So it's like, for me, showing like young kids you can actually like make a living off video games would mean a lot to me. Just showing kids that it's actually possible to do it.
So I'm sure you have a support group. Any shout outs that you want to give for people that have been supporting you through this journey?
So I like to shout out my mom, my father.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Jalen Noel. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. Ingram against McDaniels. And MP throws it down.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Russell against McCollum. Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
McCollum finds MP. Pass to Jones. Back to MP. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Jones to the middle. And here's MP. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pure from three-point range. McDaniels got 5 points.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
What a throwback! That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
The shot by Russell, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Towns against MP. Not going to go that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Noel. Oh, MP with a block. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Look at the power of that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
McDaniels against Ingram. McDaniels up top. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Connaughton comes in for Jones.
Oh, the motor of Williamson is special. Awesome at staying engaged and hitting the offensive glass.
McCollum against Russell. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Over to the wing. Here's Prince. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Now here's MP. He's got 6. And it's Russell on the drive. And the foul is called. He missed it. So he's got a couple of, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's MP. Pass to Murphy. Kicks it out to Williamson. To the inside. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Well, I like the... In fact, that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
.24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. MP against Anderson. And the basket by MP. MP's got 8 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Connaughton against Russell. Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. One second left. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top, leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Oh, what I love is that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pacers was simply terrific. He picked up 38 points, and it was fun watching him get after it on the glass as well as on defense. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time.
Woo. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
The Pelicans call timeout.
New Orleans calls timeout. New Orleans making... Completely new group for the Pelicans. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Prince down low, covered by Connaughton. Prince can't hit.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more. Aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
At the line for your Pelicans, number 23.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for MP. The Timberwolves trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Down low. Here's Russell. Carries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. Angelo able to finish through contact.
Connaughton outside. MP outside. 23. Seconds left in the first half. Good. MP's got 16 points.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas. And you know what kind of heat that is. Fire! Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Murphy. 4 seconds left. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
This is where Zion shines. Inside, he can be such a dominant force.
The Pelicans making a switch here.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Pelicans on top, leading by 9. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here and there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Jones and Ingram run the wings. MP is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's McCollum at the point. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
MP against Towns. Stripped away. McDaniels with it. He's got 7. Back to Russell. The 3. Knocks. It down from distance. Russell's got 8.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
And MP throws it down hard.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Oh, MP with a block. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. The Pelicans pull it in. They've led by as many as 11.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
The shot by Russell, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Oh, MP throws it down.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
And Minnesota calls time here. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Nance, he's checked in for MP. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McLaughlin, he's...
Substitution on the court.
.11 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Anderson. Oh, MP with a block. 2 on the clock. Oh, MP throws it.
just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. East rising and helium floating.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Timberwolves, they've got D'Angelo Russell. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Reed in at the center position, locking down the middle. Stolen by MP. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. He goes up.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
McCollum against Russell. Here's Anderson. And he was fouled while... in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It'll be on Zion Williamson. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
You know, they've been knocking down...
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Russell, no good. New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. MP, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's MP. Oh, and he got... Fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, number
that one misses.
This half has been a disaster from the line. Now shooting under 60%.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves.
Tell you what, they're hoping that their poor... free throw shooting in the second half does not come back to bite them. Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Oh, wow!
Watch out!
Big finish.
KBA, not many players can pull off an incredible move like that.
Boy, you're talking about a very short list.
Boy, I tell you, he's one of those guys, fellas, that just causes excitement simply by walking into the building.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels. to Noel. From behind the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Jones. Now here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And both free throws good for MP. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Towns passes to McDaniels. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Timeout called the Timberwolves. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Here's Russell. And a nice finish on the layup.
Alright, it should be better now.
Russell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking.
You know that I'm alone. My job top and my persona.
Very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
MP outside. And MP.
These days. And of my heart, speeding car going 90 in the rain. She took my heart, filled it with nothing but pain. I laid in my hands, it's not for romance. The people's way don't dance, dance, dance. Dance again. Did you fight? What's good, chat? Dance, don't dance. Oh, I don't dance, don't dance. Hey, dance no more. My heart speeding car going 90 in the rain. She took my heart, filled it with nothing but pain. It's not for romance. We don't dance, dance, dance.
It down hard. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
McDaniels passes to Russell. Towns with the ball. Covered by MP. Right side McDaniels. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy.
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow,
showing some power. They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Timberwolves shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He is Hey guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Noel. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Gobert, no good. And here are the Pelicans now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. Offline. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
show. Hey, let your show. Just let your show. Hey, get it right. Step and let your show. Hey, let your show. Just let your show. Let me see you bounce right to left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, get it right. Step and let your show. Just let your show. Hey, let your show. Roll on clean and it. Now I'm finna show the lean in it. This grand hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of. I ride 26 and let my screen flip. Trophy watching open. Triple black phantom. Nah, it ain't tilt. With Lucky Charm diamond man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car talk. And I bet my motor clean. Suicide door, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, call it Tro, scoping me. Ice crump for Boca Raton. 100 carat, having froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now around Dion. Put them lights up in my rim, now around neon. Our cars look like Creon. No on the man though, I can shoulder lean. I don't know how to dance though. Let me see you bounce right to left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Just let your show. Hey, get it right. Step and let your show. Hey, let your show. Just let your show. Let me see you bounce right to left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, get it right. Step and let your show. Just let your show. Hey, let your show. First I let my wheel spin, then I let my screen fall, then I let my trunk be the green bright Molotov. Then I take that the burl in my. After that, my girl Chevy blue like whirlwind. Man, it's a drought on that boy, so I got that girl in. Pearl bin. Propaganda, man, they think I'm in Lennon and Salamander Sandals. Dirty South hot, cause Atlanta. Show. We ride Phantom, Holly shouted for grandma. Yep, now I be on TV, BET our channel. Player from Bankhead, I stay by Grandma Nana. I lay by my. Don't nobody live with my mom, but a bunch of don't nut, don't get. Shouted ride. Green Chevy, gator gut, alligator train. Let me see you bounce right to left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Just let your show. Hey, get it right. Step and let your show. Hey, let your show. Just let your show. Let me see you bounce right to left and let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, let your show. Hey, get it right. Step and let your show. Just let your show. Hey, let your show.
Look like me, hey, I'm big stepping. For me, look like I'm bench pressing. Big stepping. Get to talking, then I'ma get to chit checking. Big stepping. For me, look like I'm bench pressing. Big stepping. Get to talking, and we gon' get to chit checking. Yeah, last year I told you, put that down. Cool, John, I got it now. We gotta be on 10 just to have some fun now. But the thinking, I'm just trying to sell some verses and some then we protesting the truth. I'm trying to show the unity, but what's the use? And every time I spit it, they don't want to hear the truth. That's why then I laugh about it. We running up 100,000, do the math about it. Reputation still valid, ask about it. And if you got a problem about it, man, you see me moving timid, that's the old me. Now I'm making business moves with the OGs. Man, these hunters still green, need some OGs. I just talked to G-Val, he told me you the... I'm big stepping. On me look like I'm bitch pressing. Get to talking, then I'ma get the chin checking. Big stepping. On me look like I'm bitch pressing.
Introducing the starters for your Charlotte Hornets. At forward, 6'7", from Kentucky, number 25, PJ Washington. At forward, 6'7", number 20, Gordon Hayward. At center, 6'11", number 24, Mason Plumlee. At guard, 6'1", from Louisville, wearing number 3, Terry Rozier. At point, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, the head coach of your Charlotte Hornets, Steve Clifford. One more time.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. On the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton, and it's Holiday in at point, and for the Hornets. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington, Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Now here's Ball. On the wing, Rozier. Back to Plumlee. Just 4 to shoot. Rozier against Allen. Ball outside. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Middleton. Inside. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss. What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
2 minutes.
Here's Holiday. Allen, the pass to Holiday. Middleton against Hayward. Now here's Middleton, tightly guarded. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Now here's Rozier. Pass to Plumlee. There's 1:12 left now in the first quarter. Ball no good.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's Holiday. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Hayward, right side. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Lineup here for Charlotte, and some changes here for the Bucks. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Connaughton outside. Pass to Carter. 40 seconds left in the first. Down low. The kick out to Ingles. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. It's Martin on the wing, covered by Connaughton to the wing, right side. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Maladon. He's checked by Carter from 12 feet. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Here's Connaughton. And he slams it in one-handed.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Hornets. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Show some love for your honeybee.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Connaughton and Middleton at the 2 and the 3. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Giannis and Portis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Here's Plumlee. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance. Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
Clock is at 3. Middleton from the outside. Offensive rebound. Portis. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And the shot goes in. McDaniel's got his first 2 points. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Plumlee. McDaniels against Middleton. Here's Rozier. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Rozier. Plumlee with it. It's Washington, high post. Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Rozier. And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Matthews comes in for Connaughton. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And the basket by Holiday.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Personal foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line, one shot.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
An MVP caliber talent. The rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to
And it goes! He gets it!
Wow! I love to see when those shots go in. Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hornets out in front, up 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They led by 2 after the first. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they come together.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
They've been poor offensively. Under 40%, they need to stop settling. Stay patient. Move the ball around a bit more. Find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You got to work for it.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 1.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Rozier. The paint, and it's ball in at the 1. That's the Hornets 5. That was another look at our mobile 1 drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting it close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Rozier outside. Back to Washington. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
You're starting to be able to trust that Terry Rozier is going to make these finds.
Defensive foul, Grayson Allen. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Mason Plumlee, shooting 1.
The free throw is off from Plumlee. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch. Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
McDaniels is checked in for Charlotte. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee.